He goes to Teddy Roosevelt. He goes, President Roosevelt, what should we do with this extra $13 million? And Teddy Roosevelt goes, President Roosevelt, he says, we are a responsible, civilized, large nation in this world. China is down on its luck right now. We should give that money back.
We're excited to have you on Smart Comfort for Life. I bring to you compilations of TikTok and Red Note videos for educational purposes. You're new here, do not hesitate to subscribe. It's free of charge. And to my returning viewers, I love and appreciate you. Thank you so much. How I wish I could have come across this video sooner. Like, this should be my welcome video, to be honest. Because this clip, no, watch it with me and let's discuss. I will tell you why this clip is very important.
This is a story that every single American at home should hear, very appropriate for the times. About 120 years ago, the United States government received a payment of 24 million US dollars worth of silver. Silver was considered a global currency at the time, and we received $24 million worth at that time. It's worth billions today, but at the time, $24 million was an extremely significant amount of money. And we got that money from the last dynasty government, the Qing dynasty government of China. Essentially, the Qing dynasty government was forced at gunpoint to make reparation payments to 8 different European nations and Japan. Japan's not European, but 8 different nations. We, the United States, got a slice of that pie. We received 24 million US dollars. Now, the Secretary of State at the time was a man named John Hay. He sat down, he looked at the expenses. He said, military expenditures, civilian losses, asset losses that we incurred totaled right around 11 million US dollars. The Qing dynasty government gave us 24. So we essentially made a profit, a war profit of 13 million US dollars. So he goes to President Teddy Roosevelt, the older Roosevelt who had this saying, speak softly but carry a big stick. He goes to Teddy Roosevelt. He goes, President Roosevelt, what should we do with this extra $13 million? And Teddy Roosevelt goes, President Roosevelt, he says, we are a responsible, civilized, large nation in this world. China is down on its luck right now. We should give that money back. Okay? Now, in order to make sure that the Qing dynasty government didn't just take that money and squander it, corruption, throw another big party for one of their emperors, in order to make sure they didn't squander the money, they divided that money into payments over the course of the next 30 years, starting in 1909. So every single year, our government, the United States government, will write a check to China for the next 30 years. And not only did we pay back that $13 million war profit that we made, we actually paid more than the entire amount that was given to us. They gave us 24 million. We ended up paying them $28 million over the course of 30 years. That included interest. Guess what China did with that money? And guess what that money was specifically designated to be used for? It was to build a school. It says you can't put this into your military. You can't do something foolish with it. You can't be corrupt. You have to build a school. That money turned into what was then called the Tsinghua Academy. That would later go on to become Tsinghua University, which is the greatest university in China today. It's where President Xi, the current leader of China, is where he graduated. So many prominent scientists, so many prominent politicians, business people have graduated from Tsinghua University. But Tsinghua Academy, starting in 1909, 1910, when it started to be built, was designated as a special school to send outstanding Chinese young scholars to America to study. And that would later become Tsinghua University, the best university in all of China today. So if you look at the other 7 countries that also took war profits, received silver payments, they were England, France, Germany, I think Japan for sure, Russia, and a couple other countries. Not one country paid back a dime. Only we did. And not only did Japan and Russia not pay back a dime, Japan specifically rode that silver and rode that money into its military war machine that would go on to trigger World War II, starting in the Asia Pacific region by invading China in 1937. So I think this is a very, very appropriate story. This is a true story. You can go and Google it, you can look it up. The original reparation payment was called the Boxer Indemnities. And I thought, in a time and era that we live in today, a very, very appropriate story about what our nation used to be like 120 years ago. Let's think on that.
Why is this video important to this channel? If you read my description, you'll understand the purpose for this channel. And this is my American dream. I wish of an America where fairness rules. I dream of an America where fairness rules. So this is what I want to see. This is the kind of relationship that I want to see. This is the reputation that I want America to carry. I know that some American will call me a propagandist because I like sharing things that spread kind of advancement. Imagine trying to link people together who are on a different path and don't understand each other. Here we have China that has been fed propaganda about the United States. They're living large, they have the greatest life. We've seen people who have left their country hoping that they will find greater, greener pastures in America. And the other side, we have Americans who have been lied to for decades, if not, yeah, for decades, if not centuries. I don't know, decades, I would say, because this is 120 years ago, and America was great. And for me to be able to bridge that gap, I must bring things that kind of dispute the claims against each other, so that we can, at least I can have a referral point. I don't know the amount of comments that I received here when I decided to switch my description to what I'm doing right now. So, guys, this is the America that everyone dreams of. The reputation of America has quickly changed. It has always been that they are starting wars, they are starving people to death, they support. This is the kind of greatness that everyone would dream of. And if you ask every American, they will tell you this is what we dream of. Thank you for sharing this. This is history. This is something that everyone should look at. Yeah. I hope it makes sense. I hope this video is beneficial to you. Don't hesitate to like the video for recommendations. Subscribe if you're new here. Share your thoughts in the comment section and let me know what you think.